Hello there, everybody! This is No Name 17 Spore, and I am back with more from the depths. Yeah, I'm considering it part 1.2 of the Adventure Mode series, because this is Designer. I'm basically building stuff right now for the Adventure Mode series, because, I want to have stuff. I want to have good-looking stuff when I actually build a good-looking ship. I'm not there yet, but I would be considering starting to work on that in about 1 to 2 episodes. So I basically need to get everything done right now and here, get all the guns done. Now, I like the CIWS gun. It looks fine. It probably works fine. But I have a problem. That it doesn't look very World War II-ish. Like, you could stick this on a guided missile destroyer and it would look okay. It would fit in. Even if it's not, like, perfectly realistic. It would fit in with that. I mean, you can build, like, a realistic guided missile destroyer, put this on it, it would work. It would fit. Hunting the first stream adventure mode earlier today, yep. And then what's going on is that this is part 1.2, so what I'm doing is I'm having these designer streams between the main adventure mode streams. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm in designer mode, designing stuff for the adventure mode streams. So yeah, part 1.2. Yeah, I need a better CIWS. I need a CIWS gun which looks the part, and I have an idea on how to do it. I came up with this idea, last night, or kind of last night, this morning, that sort of time frame, and I think I can do it. I have probably a 5-hour block of time to actually work on this right now, so yeah, that should be good. There. Alright, so we have this nice little area here. I think this way is actually forward. So, that's 3 pieces. I know, there's always going to be an even number of pieces, no matter what I do. No, don't do that. Okay, so we need a new sub-object. And what the idea is here is I'm only going to have 3 guns, but I'm going to lay them out a lot closer to each other with spin clipping. So we're going to start with this as part of the turret. I'm trying to think about how I want to do this part. Do I want to move it forward? I might do this. I'll do that. So then we put an elevation only turret here. We go into simple weapons. We take a 30mm assault cannon, stick it on the side. So then, yeah, this will work. Do a rotation around that point. Then we go here, and what we wind up doing is we wind up putting another sub-object, this time a telescopic piston, behind it, which we then stretch out to 1/2 meter. Now that it's out 1/2 meter, actually this gun here isn't centered. Oh wait, no, it is, right? That's centered? It's not. Okay, so my strategy failed. Don't fall. Okay, so we don't want to do that. We don't. Might just go to 0. Okay, cool. Alright, so this is gonna have to be a little wider than I thought. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. So this will be a wider CIWS than the other one. No. Sub-objects, there we go. Man, menus in this game, sometimes, a little bit difficult to navigate around. Oh wait, hold on, no. No, what I had was fine. What I have is fine. I see how this works now. I was just being stupid. So we put an elevation only turret down there. We go into more no, not more simple weapons, regular simple weapons. Put down a 30mm assault gun right there. So that will actually fall off if rules are applied. So that would be attached there. That fix it? No, that doesn't. That would clip. This is actually challenging. Okay, so let's say I do this. Can it tilt back? Seems like that still works. Okay, yeah, I can still look straight up, so that doesn't matter. We're good. Alright, so now that that's there, this does complicate the next step, too. So, I need a telescopic piston. In this case, I will probably actually put it on this side. Yeah, right there. Now we can just do... World War II feeling, do you mean, look more like an anti-aircraft gun? Kinda. Okay, you know, I want to do like this and this. Hold on, let me stretch this back 0.5 meters. It will... It's not going to be exact, but it should, you know, look a little better. Like, this is looking a little bit more like how an anti-aircraft gun would look. And it's probably actually going to be a little bit more accurate, too, because there's a tighter spread between the three weapons. I actually need to see something. How do I pause? So I know how... Oh, wait, no. Oh, okay, it is F11. I just can't be pressing F11 at the same time I'm pressing Control. So we can slow the game down. Alright. So... Might just be emanating from the center. Let me bring the gun over this way. Alright, so where did those come out from? Yeah, they're literally coming out of the center. Alright then, that's not what I expected, but that's what I'll have to work with. So these will be the internal guts of the gun. And honestly, other than probably giving like this, you know, a little bit of protection, you know, we'll do that. So yeah, we'll give the gun a little bit of protection like this. So this will be the internal scheme of the gun, basically. And then we can work on the externals. I'll also give this a little bit of protection to probably just like alloy plates there, there, and there. You know, just to make sure that doesn't get blown off. And also... Actually, the other thing I was thinking about doing... Let me go back to this. I was actually thinking about, like, embedding this in the deck. I now kind of see why that wouldn't work. Actually, no, it might work. It might work. I think it would. Alright, so go here, and then... Doesn't count? Okay, so you can't just put stuff on the side of the piston, then. Which is, lame. So then I would need to do something like this. Oh. Because I can't do that. I put something... And piston attachment segments are so wonky. Can I do, like, this, or will this not work? It won't work. I guess I'll have to leave that piston undefended then. Maybe I just will leave this undefended. Like, it's an anti-aircraft, or, you know, it's a CIWS. If it gets hit, it'll probably just die. I'll just leave the bottom turret in. Actually, no, I should defend this because it's easy to defend. It's just, it's too difficult to protect the other side of it. It's too difficult to get anything to connect over here other than, like, up top. Because, yeah, I can't place a block down there. It'll be disconnected. I'd have to do this, probably. Actually, I can do this, right? So I can do that. Then place a triangle on top. An alloy plate there. I guess that'll be enough. Yeah, that'll be enough. I'll have to hide some of these blocks with decorations. I'll have to hide a lot of them with decorations. Okay, so we have our 3 guns. Actually, we have the bottom platform first. So I want to actually look up some nice little anti-aircraft guns. Here, and I actually have that pulled up on my other monitor. It's just not quite what I was looking for. Most of it isn't. There's a little bit which is. But a lot of it isn't. I want to look up, like, hold on. So there's a specific gun model I'm thinking of. A specific gun mount. I think like Japan did have some enclosed anti-aircraft mounts, and I'm thinking of the ones on like Yamato as inspiration for this. I think that's what I'm thinking of. Could be like an odd German weapon I'm thinking of, but I'm not sure. I'm just gonna type in instead of that. Okay, yeah, I see it. So it's a little, yeah, it's that little thing where, little kind of round thing they had on that ship. Weird turrets, but okay. I have a good reference pulled up. I mean, this will be a little different. You know, the guns are, you know, further forward. And let's just actually make sure this pitches all the way back. Yeah, it does. Right? Yeah, okay, so this will work. This will work effectively. Alright, so we need to start this out with probably an alloy pole on the bottom. Alright, I need everything to be in color 3. Because that will be the standard color for my ships. Or like, actually I guess technically color 5 would be. This would be color 5, sorry. The other one's even in color 3. But yeah, color 5 is what's going to essentially be standard. Switch to here, and then just... There we go. Okay, cool. I think all of it's painted now. Okay. We're good. We can actually start this. So you need to be color 5. So we're gonna do that big. We're gonna reduce that. We're gonna move it down. And we're actually gonna make this bigger to about 5. There's multiple small round A turret types on the Yamato. Yeah, I know new to Z against the research armaments. Yeah, those are anti-aircraft guns. Like, if you look at them, it's pretty clear that they have them in the enclosed mounts. This isn't going to be the same thing, but it'll be similar. Um, that's that's a very, very rough approximation of what I'm going for, but, you know, very, very, very rough. Now, I actually want to see something. If I add a decoration to this and do a hide original mesh, it does not work. Good to know. What I want to do here is I want to do an ally pull. Color 5. I'm going to make these, like, giant Maxim guns. And let me actually just look that up. Yeah, I'll make them like giant Maxim guns. Actually, they rotate, so I'm probably going to want to do like 4 or 5? Maybe 4, oh. Oh, I see. So I have to shift them slightly. So you have to move this way, other way, and a lot less than that. So about that much. Okay. This is going to be a weird looking, this is going to be very weird looking. Then I want to take this, copy it, add a new one, reduce the color, and change it to a barrel. Hopefully... No, okay, that's the regular cannon barrel. That's not quite the one I want. I want this, yeah, this type of barrel. Although, what would be the weird ones? Okay, so there's flash suppression. Oh no, elevation, flash suppression. Heavy barrel, motor driven. I'm trying to think what looks best. Recoil suppression. I'll probably do recoil suppression. Yeah. The other thought would be to go to the normal barrel design and do the, what is it called? Bore evacuator. They'll probably just do a recoil suppression here. Oh, come on. Hmm, look quite right. Okay, so I'm going to take this, I'm going to give it like 4141 because I noticed that there was a little bit of clipping. I'm going to take this and make it a little fatter. Actually, no, I see what's going on here. I need to take this and make you that kind of barrel. Can go in one last time. I'm going to enlarge this a little bit. There we go. That looks good. Okay, so now the barrel's correct. So now what we can do is we can take the barrel. Oh. So we can put that there, but the problem is this is now in the wrong spot, so its left-right position needs to be shifted. Then we have this one here. So I need... What the... I see. Okay, so then we gotta go here. We gotta take this gun. And which one? Okay, so the up, down, and the left, right need to be swapped. Unfortunately, that was approximated, so that needs to be 112, and then this needs to be 02. Or actually, probably 0. Okay. That should work. That does kind of look like 3 vaguely Maxim-like barrels are now on the gun. It's not the most detailed thing. I mean, if I want to detail a little bit more, I guess I could add something else. Add another deco on if I need to, but probably won't. This will be good enough. Alright, let's get back to actually designing the rest of the turret. So, we have a little base down here. And actually, I'm gonna go into this portion itself. And I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna add a new decoration. Color 5. Actually, you know what? Okay, so let's see. So, I'm trying to think what the colors are. So, 6... I don't even know what 6 is. Did I use... I think I used 6 on this. I'm not sure for what. Yeah, I really don't know. I don't know what I'm reserving 6 for. 6 is always a weird color, which I never reserve for anything. Well, I mean, you can change the colors, and I do change colors, but it's like... The slot on 6 is always a color which I always forget what I'm using it for, even in, like, my standard stuff. It almost becomes extant very quickly. So I'm thinking of color 6 here. Probably just do 5. Alright, so that'll be the arrangement they kind of rotate around. Okay. What to do now? Actually, what I'll do real quickly is I'll make color 6 really like that, and then make it kind of dark. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now you're color 6. So color 6 will be, I guess, for mantlets and that sort of stuff. Alright, something else I want to do. I actually think that the barrel does need an additional decoration, which I completely forgot about adding, which I'm going to do in the next adventure stream. Get to a green portal. That's the goal, or goal number 1. Green portal. Goal number 2 after that, I think one of the thoughts is to take my current ship, add some 3.7s on it, now that I know how to get the ammunition for those working, and try to get a bit more, basically try to get more resources. Once I have more resources, then I actually want to start building the cruiser I have planned. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I need a block here, I think. Yeah. Lightweight alloy block. Right. Do that. No, reset that. Color 5. So we'll put this block like right about there to start out with. And I just need to see which part on the turret is moving. It is all of that. So, I mean, the rest of this turret's pretty much gonna have to be stationary. Okay, so... Wait, is that part moving? Yeah, that part is moving. Crap. Yeah, that whole part there moves too. All the protection for this 360 turret moves. Which actually, I don't want it to. I know I spent forever putting this protection in, but that's... The fact that that moves is kind of a deal breaker. What blocks are... Oh. Oh. There we go. That was the one I needed to have in place. So I actually want to be on this lower section here. What I might do is I might actually just do like this instead. So then I can do something like this. And now, will this still rotate all the way up? It will. We're good. So that will be the functional armor of the thing. And this should hide everything inside, so I just kind of got to build the outside of this now. Yeah. Although that could get a little complicated, so here's hoping it won't. So I'm actually going to start out with a, heavy barrel end here. And probably put that in about there-ish. Okay, apply with mirror and do a little hide original mesh on both of those. Need to learn how to properly do mimics. Best way to do mimics is to get advanced mimic UI. That will save you a lot. So that's step number 1, of course. And then there's, more steps to that. But really, you need to get advanced mimic UI. Anyone who wants to do mimics needs to get advanced mimic UI. Yeah. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I want to alloy downslope here for 1 meter. this scaling. And that way, left, right, positioning, up, down, positioning. So put that about, I would say there, but I think I need to reduce that down to maybe about 2.5, which means that I need to bring it forward a little bit. Is that, no. So I need to bring that to about there, and then that's not aligned? Oh, I thought I put in 2.5, I put in 3.5. Okay, so that creates a nice little thing down there. That's good. So yeah, it definitely does not match anywhere near exactly, but it'll be good enough. And then I'm actually gonna take this, copy it, add a new decoration, paste that in, change it to a alloy pole. Actually, no, I'll just do a heavy barrel. Bring down that, all the way. Put it about there. Apply that with mirror. Okay, yeah, this gun is actually looking pretty good now. It still does work, yep. Okay, so try and think of what I need to do now. I'm going to protect it from the rear side, too. I mean, this is going to look like a really elongated version of the Yamato's anti-aircraft guns. Just, it'll be weird looking, but it'll actually, this is more World War II than that thing over there. So I think this will just fit the environment a lot better. I might even still put a radar on top of this and might make it, a little bit more oldish. Alright, so right here I need to put a nice little lightweight alloy block. I'll just move the up-down position to about there. The left-right scaling to about there, and then move it forward. About there. Move it down a little bit more. And already that's in a nice solid location. So let's move forward half a block. So I'm going to do this and then only move it forward 0.25 blocks. And that'll just blend a little better with everything else. Okay, so now that that's in place, we can take this, copy it, put it here. Nice little thing like this, put an alloy downslope there instead. It looks like I am going to have to yaw that. That's not quite the correct scaling. Now it's the correct scaling. You need to turn the up down. We need to turn the forward backward down. Up down probably needs to go lower, actually. Move it up. Come on. There we go. Left, right. And apply with mirror. Alright, that does actually blend pretty well. So we're in a pretty good situation here in terms of getting the gun to look right. Like, this is already a lot of progress. Did I color these with color 5? No, I did not. Now, I'm going to make color 5 just temporarily stand out. So if anything isn't colored in this color, I'll know. But thankfully everything is. Alright, so I need to do the sides of this, and that's probably going to get a little complicated. I don't like that it's going to get a little complicated. I don't want it to get a little complicated. But, you know, gotta go for it. What time is it? Wow, it's been live almost an hour already. Yeah. Okay, so in terms of the sides, we could do a alloy. What is it? Alloy barrel, where. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to get this to work. Okay, so let's take this. Let's take you. Let's copy you. Let's add you there. Let's move you forward one. Let's put an alloy pole in there instead, and then just kind of shift that in a little bit, like here-ish. So that does kind of hide what was going on there a little better. Now, next thought would be I'm going to take this. Actually, I'm going to just prefab it and then do this. Now, it's not in the best of locations, but it's something. Yeah. Maybe I should change the scaling. Okay, so then now that that's in place, we can put that down back there too. So I can paste that there, change it to a regular lightweight alloy block, which one, okay, yeah, reset that, and give it better scaling in this direction. Now apply that with mirror. Okay, so that layer of the gun is pretty well constructed. I say we build the top layer now. So top layer, take this, copy it, paste a new decoration in, add a lightweight alloy block, move the up-down position down, and mess with the up-down scaling. Cool. Now apply that with mirror. Okay, so already we're kind of getting this to work. Let's actually add a lightweight alloy block decoration here with color 5. Forward, backward scaling. Up, down, no. Up, down positioning, about there. And let's just lightly do this. Okay, so I'm going to take that block, I'm going to copy it there. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to just do a little touch. So I think I need a 0.25 meter touch? No, 0.025. Other way. Then I can do this, and apply that with mirror. Okay, gun is definitely coming along. This turret is really, really coming along. But, you know, I've gotta figure stuff out. Like, I'm looking at this, I need to make decisions on how to do this. My brain is, I guess, kind of blanking right now. Because it's not looking the best, it's not looking the worst either. Somewhere in between. Alright, you know what, let's just paste that there, and then this one I need to reset, and then this I need to reset. Okay, cool. Oh wait, hold on, that wouldn't work. Alright, so then take that, copy it back, reset you, reset that, reset that. Now apply that with mirror. Actually, I don't need to hide original mesh here. Doesn't matter enough. Okay, so we got the basis of the gun done. It's still... No, the gun is not at all finished, but... You know, it'll... Okay, so the up-down positioning is 1.5. Reset that to 0. Up-down scaling. Let's try 0.85. Let's do 0.075 and hit apply. Why do I have to do apply with mirror? That doesn't make any sense, but we can put it there. We can shift it off left, right, 0.25. Do a nice little 0.05 here, and then do this. Okay, so now that looks a lot more similar to each other. Just gotta get the rest of this, you know, looking okay. Okay, so on top here, we need to do something with this segment. That could be just kind of attaching everything. Or it could be something weird. I think it's gonna be something weird. I'll just make it kind of more of a solid block. Which I guess will add a little bit more detail to the weapon. And there we go. And then I'll do something kind of along the sides of it here. Yeah. Okay, so... Yeah, let's... So right here, let's add in a alloy pole. Got... that. So my thought is something like this. Just add a little, even though, you know, nothing's rotating here, this just adds a little bit more depth to it. You know, I was gonna add more, but outside of like little details, I think that looks pretty solid. For the new anti-aircraft system. I'll also probably build a version of this with radar on top, and then also have a version, you know, without the radar on top. So, yeah, this looks solid. Now it's just time to put like doors and stuff on it. All little decos, you know, all little things. Which one? I'm gonna quickly look at the original thing. Okay, so let's do like something on top, like little hatch things, almost. It would probably be some form of, I guess, hatch or something similar to it. I'm just trying to think of the best piece for it right now, because, you know, you gotta make good decisions on what you want where. Oh, I could have used that exhaust for the, for the Maxim barrel thing. Oh well. One thought is pipe vents. Yeah, I'll use pipe vents actually. And I will color this 7. That's kind of like my standard color for extras. Okay, so copy that, add a new block there, and give me a nice alloy pole. Then just kind of bring this down. Okay, that'll work. And then right about, and I need to add like some sights and such to this probably. I might add them like very much to the sides here, like on these additional things. So that might be their justification for existing. Now, in terms of sights, what sort of sights would I want to have is the big question. Because I know in detection components you have the telescope tracker. Man, the telescope tracker actually really does look like a Maxim barrel, a bit like a Maxim gun in general. So let's use a telescope tracker. So this technically won't like be pitching at all with the gun. It'll just kind of be there. And then I feel like I want like one more decoration. That would probably be like a laser targeter. Okay, that's probably about the best I can get that to look. So then apply that with mirror. Then we probably need like some hatches and such. So on the back here, I am going to put in a hot air balloon deployer. And get the angle right on it. Get the scaling right, up-down position. And those kind of look like doors into the turrets. Look pretty suitable for Rambot. And then I can just add in a couple of hatches over here. So in this case, I would want these hatches to probably be, what are they? 2-meter ammo. Hold on. An ammo box, 2-meter. And then just kind of embed into the hull somewhat. Because that's kind of like a hatch, couple hatches which can be opened. If I go over here and just kind of see what I added. I also did add ladders. I should probably include like a ladder of some sort. That would probably be good for, you know, crew comfort. Just where would I put it? Actually, no, you could probably just like step up on top regularly. Probably ways you can actually just get on top normally. So I probably won't include a ladder. Probably just don't need to. Yawning. Honestly, I think this is good as is. So let's save it. So this will be. I'm gonna call this the CIWS, or not the CIWS. I'm gonna call this the Saw Shark. I'm gonna do. I need an actual designation. So, gonna call it AM for anti-missile. So this has, I'm gonna call it the AM-330. So the 3 represents it as 3 guns, and the 30, yeah, 3 represents 3 guns, and the 30 represents that it has 30mm barrels. This is a 330A Saw Shark. And then the Bull Shark would be the AM-430A. Now, it's more blocks, but it is cheaper than a Saw Shark, right? Yeah, this is only about 1,000 materials. So now we have one of them down. Another one of them down. So I want to... Come on. What I want to do is I want to put a small radar on top. In this case, this will, instead of being this will be a block. And a hidden block. And then we are, on top of this, going to have a radar 90. With a nice little, where is it? Where is it? A wireless receiver. So yeah, no mainframe exists, but that radar is technically functional now. If we actually just put down a mainframe somewhere, let's just do that real quickly. Yeah, now the radar is actually working, so... Okay, so what will the Saw Shark with a radar on it look like? Well, we need to actually properly design the radar and other stuff, and I need to look at World War II radars. Or World War II radar images. Okay, so at this point in time, radar is very much... It's interestingly shaped. You do get some, like, lattice things, you do get some, domes, but you don't really get any, like, solid objects here, as you do in the modern day. So I'm probably just going to do, like, a lattice sort of structure. Now, if I'm doing a lattice sort of structure, I have to consider how I'm going to actually build it, because you have some choices if you're wanting to build a lattice sort of structure in terms of what decorations you can use. Merely, you have the Signal Jammer ECM as a pretty good choice. You also You can also use muzzle brakes. Muzzle brakes are always a good choice. Um, or these ammo clips. I'm actually going to try muzzle brakes here. Muzzle brake 2 meter. Okay, so this will be on color 8. Hide the original mesh. Okay, so copy that, paste it down, give it an opposite yaw and an opposite one of those. Actually, I mean, that part behind it I'm gonna just turn into something else obviously vital for it to work. Obviously I'll put the structure here, but I'll need something else there too. Actually, I'm gonna just move all these up a little bit more. Okay, so what I want now is the ECM scrambler. Sensor scrambler ECM, alright. Pitch it up. No, don't pitch it up. Do this. Move it up to about there. That. Scale it heavily like that. And then reduce the up-down scaling like all the way. Now if I go to color... Actually, I could put this on color 6. Yeah, that already looks pretty solid. Just... Oh, hey, I see what's going on. So I can't have this at point 8, it just needs to be moved up. A little bit more. About there. Yeah, that works. That works a lot better. So then we need to put some sort of structure holding this up. And they'll turn the thing on back into like a little extra block, which is implied to be needed to keep the radar going. So in terms of structure, what choices do we have? I'm actually looking at, I think, German radar set from the time period. Actually, I know. Okay, I said I know. I don't know. No. I know what I'm gonna put down. It is it's a steam P. No, steam won't work. I need a shaft. But specifically, it's not a shaft itself. It's something, else here-ish. Where is it? Bearings? Those don't quite work. No, those don't work. Okay. Instead of a shaft, I should go for a crank. And then it should be a crank base. Yeah, like this. So we have the 5 meter, which does not work. We have the 3 meter, which would work here, or the 1 meter, which would also work here. I'm going to use the 1 meter. Alright. Because that's kind of what's holding the radar on. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work for what's holding the radar on. Maybe I do want like a truss block somewhere or another sensor scrambler. Let's try another sensor scrambler. Just for like a little bit of structural support between these two beams. Wait, 10 minutes. Nice radar. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, up down location about there. I don't want to reverse the roll. I do this. The good thing is I already have some FTD experience building radars, so this isn't like out of the norm for me. Doing this sort of thing. Kind of put that there and then do. That gives it just a touch more structure, I think. And then we can take this piece in back, and what do we want to change it into? That is a very, very good question. Alright, I remember I was going to put a radar on the bull shark, and not radar, an antenna on the bull shark, and I completely forgot. I'm probably not going to on these. Either. So I'm trying to think, what is like, you know what? Here, I'm gonna try a warp controller. Screw it. Because this piece doesn't look bad, so I'm just gonna imply that like this is something being used to control the radar set. Okay, that kind of looks in place. So yeah, if we need, you know, to simulate our CIWS having radar on it, this is how we do it. The Sawshark anti-aircraft. So this will be an A330AR Sawshark, which is very slightly more expensive. Hopefully these will absolutely tear up missiles. But anyway, that's the Sawshark is done. Hooray! CIWS is done! Ah, I'm happy to have an actually good-looking CIWS cannon. I'm gonna take a picture of this, post it in Discord or in a Discord, and then decide what I want to do next. And I'm trying to pick. Okay, so in terms of stuff I need to build. Let's see. I need to. Okay. What do I need to do? Blanking. Okay, so I need main guns for the ship. That's gonna be one of the things I need to build. Main guns. One of the main things I need to do. And I need probably a few types. So my thoughts on main guns would be having a some form of single deck turret. In terms of what this is, I'm a little less sure. It would probably be roughly like a 5 or 6 inch gun. 5 or 6 inch single gun. This would be roughly corresponding to what you'd see on a typical World War I era cruiser, just slightly post World War I. We're going to have a bunch of these single mounts. Next thought would be a double turret, probably roughly double 8 inches, but I might upgun it to like double 10 inches. And I think that would be good too for a slightly later build. And getting both these guns worked on now. Now, with the 6-inch gun, I could also see doing... What I might do with the 6-inch gun is I'm considering either like a deck mount or doing it where some of the internals are underneath it, but it's not a particularly high stack, so it's something cheaper I could get out sooner. And then, once I have those guns in service for a while, I could wind up upgrading to the double 8-inch. So yeah. Okay. Somebody is commenting that they don't like the green, and I'm like, they're not gonna stay green. It's a temp color. I need to tell that these things exist. When I put them on a ship, they won't be colored green. Um, okay, so we got those saved. That's done. That's excellent. I'm happy with that. We gotta get more guns out. The other thought is we could do missiles. And what would I be doing with missiles? I would be intentionally trying to make them, I would be trying to disguise them kind of similarly to torpedoes. So, what would I... Okay, so if I'm thinking of the... You know what, I'll try the missile mount. Let's try the missile mount here. Because I do actually want to get back to this sometime. So, I'm going to start with the basic version of the missile mount. I'll probably make more versions of this in the future. I'm trying to think. How many blocks I want. I think I want the third here. So this would be a 5-block long missile. Otherwise, I'd have... You know what? No, I'll do a 4-block long missile to start with. No, 5-block long medium missile. These will be good enough. Actually, can I even get away with what I was intending on doing? Probably. Okay, missile. So, we need... What is it? Medium missiles. So, a rail gantry launcher. These are 6-block long missiles. And then we need a controller somewhere on here. So then this whole thing works like that, except it just dropped it because that's a blank body. Can we like get the missile off the deck? Anyway, yeah. Okay, so we'll have the missile launcher here, and we'll make this look vaguely like a torpedo tube. Now, for inspiration, I'm going to bring up the torpedo tubes I have from my Canada thing. This series. So I need to find the, what is it, torpedo times 4 actual. I'll just put that down right here. These torpedo tubes I'm really happy with. The problem is, I think you can see what the problem is. As I'm going to have to design these where, this probably does actually look a little bit more... What's the word? You can basically see the... I want you to be able to see the inside of the tube. Now, I can actually do that with jet pieces. And the idea is that this will look vaguely like a torpedo tube until it, like, fires. And then it'll be like, oh, hey, that's not actually a torpedo tube. But when it's stowed, it'll kind of vaguely look like one. That's the piece I'm looking for. Small jet connector. Yeah, that'll work. So color it with color 7. That'll kind of be my standard non. What was I thinking? Kind of like my standard color for when I don't have decorations on it. Okay, so we're starting with this. I need to change the decorations, but, you know, it's a start. This is very much a start. So what? Okay, we have small jet controller. So these are exhaust connectors. The combustor would look good too, and the small jet controller. So, combustor, small jet combustor, and the controller, small jet controller. So I think I'm going to do combustors there. And then right here, I'm probably going to put the controller. Okay, so that's already looking a little bit better. No, actually, let me, on this here, do this. And then that'll kind of be a base for the tube. I'll definitely do something else with it. Actually, let me go into the missile here and, okay, so let me just work on something else. So we need what? Do the back one. Thruster and nose. Okay, thruster. So we'll put a variable thruster there. And what I want to see is what happens if I do a, what is it? Doing control maybe? Oh yeah, fins. So is any, yeah, okay, the fins are clipping through. I don't like that they're clipping through. Alright, let's just do a reinforced body. Alright, so let's see, how much... Oh yeah, you have no turn rate, so I need fins. Guess then you probably need to be fuel. Oh, that here? Yeah. I could use turning thrusters instead of fins. Does reduce range though, and we're probably not going to be shooting at stuff in space. So... Okay, so let's get something on the head. Probably need a seeker of some sort. Hmm. Any utility things I could just quickly use. I need to figure this out. Okay, no. So I think we want to do probably a active radar seeker. Hmm. Move in the direction we're currently moving. Yeah, okay, I'll do that. Okay, so when we hit, what do we want to do? We probably want frag heads, I'm thinking. Oh no, we could do a reinforced body. So like this will be a frag cone missile. So we'll have a nice set of cones there. We'll get another fuel tank. Then we can probably do... What is that? We could do remote guidance. No purpose processing power and follows the aim point of the mainframe. I'll just do prediction guidance. An active radar seeker. There you go, that'll work. And then I should probably give it a nice little color would be good. We can kind of know what missiles are ours. They're like somewhat of an orange. Alright, let's try firing it. Oh, it targeted us. It's got some decent range to it. Okay. So I'm only gonna have the single mount for now. I'd love to get a triple mount, but I think I'm just gonna start this with the single. That all being said, I think I do need to widen the tube here. So maybe to like 7.5-ish. And see if that fits the fins a little better. How much ammo does this take? It's 24. Why have you not reloaded? Oh, we have no mats. How did we run out of mats? I did have this sitting around for a bit, so maybe that's how, but maybe I just need like that. There we go. Now the missile should be reloaded. Or yeah, okay, the fins are still clipping through. I'm actually, on this one, I'm actually going to delete that decoration. So we're just going to add decoration here. Just gonna... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Hold on. Delete all. What if I don't hide the original mesh? That actually looks better. I think that does sell the look a little more. Okay, so if we go here and we take... No, I didn't want a new decoration. So how big do I have to make this before the fins are hidden? I'll just make it 0.75 and then I'll kind of... I would say I'll kind of ignore that the fins exist. What I'll do is I'll place decoration along the side to hide the fact that the fins exist. And then make it seem like they're pop out once it leaves. Because that is something which is done. But other than that, you know, we'll just have it at this 0.75. Yeah. Okay. So let's add in those additional decorations now. So what do I want? Probably just lightweight alloy. No. What the hell? Why am I even like streaming today? If that's the sort of commentary I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna do single input cavities here. Go the other way. No, reset that. Left, right. We'll hide that back end better. Okay, so copy that, paste a new one down, go to that side, flip that, add new decoration, paste it, reset the roll, reset that, now do 0.35 there, set that to negative, and that should also work. So then take this whole piece here, just copy it, leave that, paste it down to the side, remove this piece, and now we have that saved. Now we can copy it again and just do this. And that kind of fixes my problem, but I do need these to be like this, so that we don't get the Z fighting. Okay, so there we go, that works. And then if we take control over this, yeah, we can just elevate the missile, like, from the thing itself. So normally it'll kind of be on deck like this, and then if we need it to, we can just elevate it. And then this missile can actually track, you know, when it needs to. I'm going to make one more decoration on this forward piece here. That'll be actually using the triangle generation. So let me just select a nice little mimic empty here so that I don't see that, or don't have to see that. I can bring C down a little bit. I'm going to make this out of alloy. Actually, CY will wind up being the same as AY. Now AX we can bring over a bit. Oh, actually, you know what? AX needs to be there. And then that will also need to be the same with CX. Other than that, I think A and C are now in the correct locations. It's just B. So BY has to go up to about here probably. BZ, go back that far. And then BX has got to be over somewhere this side. Let's move BY up a bit. And move BX over about here. Alright, so generate a triangle, better do the correct side, and then I'll just do that. So then we can copy this, and add a new one. We can swap the roll, swap the left-right positioning, and now we also have that little shape. Cool. Alright, back here I need to put, okay, I'm going to need to do a hide original mesh. I'm going to need an alloy pole. Place that down. Yacht, about that much. I'm going to start with that. I will definitely add something else. Actually, wait, that pole is going to rotate. I don't want the pole to rotate, actually. So, delete that decoration. I'll swap to the original thing and put that down. Now, you need a decoration. I am just going to hide your original mesh. Temporarily put in a mimic empty. So I don't have to see that anymore. But yeah, we're going to need something kind of down in this section to represent the control of the missile. What do we have in control? We got this stuff like the fire control computer, we got all these other controllers, spin block controller. What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need to make it look like the missile is, being controlled by something? I probably want like a couple panels kind of off to the side somewhere. The ammo customizer at the bottom, but I don't know. I mean, the ammo customizer module does kind of look computerish. I don't know if that's exactly what I want. I kind of don't think that's exactly what I want. Whatever it is, it's gonna have to lift the missile too. Actually, one thing I'm gonna do with the, once we, hold on, let's swap to this, and let's just get rid of, like, that piece right there. Okay, how do I want to show that, like, the computer of the missile's been shot out? Actually, here's an idea. So, let's take this, let's do that single input laser cavity, let's roll it all the way around. Change the up-down scaling, change the up-down positioning to about there. And we could put it probably about there. Okay, that'll work. Now, on here, I'm actually going to add a new decoration, a little lightweight alloy block, color 5. Doop. Let's put that 0.2, maybe. Nope. I wanted to do up, down, did left, right. Okay, cool. Copy that. Paste. 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 And paste with a nice little 0.01 there. Alright, so then here I'm going to add a new decoration. This will be working with the crank bases, so I'm going to do a crank 3-meter base. Do this. Okay, yeah, get the up-down scaling right. So I'm going to put that in there, and then down on this block here, I want to do the alloy pole. Yaw it, move it up to about here. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of the, let's get rid of that crankbase. I'll, change it out for something else. I'm gonna set these to 0.8. I'm actually gonna use them to hide this piece. And then U will be 1.3. Actually, no, I shouldn't hide this piece. So then add a new mesh, which would be the crank 3-meter base. Change the up-down scaling a lot more. Move it about here. It just goes a little bit above. Move it out enough to the side. About there. Actually, I'm gonna just delete that decoration, place it on here now. Okay, so now when we take control of this... Oh, why didn't that work? Because I was on the wrong sub-object. So, yeah, do a copy all, delete all, paste all, and then hide the original mesh. Alright, this should work, right? Yeah, okay. Now that actually rotates with the missile. So then back here, we're also going to put an additional bit of structure. So, you know, it looks like it's actually rotating something. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna select the fuel engine cylinder. So it looks, like there's a bunch of machine stuff here. Should we just reset that to 0? Cylinder is a little bit tight in that square though, so I'm gonna just do that. Let's try 0.9. Maybe 0.95. And hopefully, I could technically or theoretically stack multiple of these next to each other. Have like 3 of them in a line. That's I guess kind of what I'm planning on. Then just add new decoration. I need to add something up top. Should have done a radiator actually. Okay, so you are not going to be that. You're going to be a radiator. And then you are going to be the cylinder. Now, the radiator's in a bad spot, so it needs to be unpitched. Whereas the cylinder, which actually means that that one needs to be reset and that one needs to be 0.95. And now the cylinder needs to be pitched. I'm going to reduce that down. Wrong thing. Okay, so we could do something like that. Does look like some equipment kind of strapped on there. And then we could do what are the pieces I'm thinking of? Something in laser. Something in laser systems. Something here, right? No. Like I see some stuff which is vaguely similar to what I put on, but, you know, I want to do like a triangle of some sort. Something triangular. But I need a good choice of piece. I could do the non-AI breadboard, that's a good one. I could do the ACB. I'll do ACBs. That's an ACB controller. That's not the piece I need. So that's the automated control block, so they have been extremely logical in how they've spelled stuff out in this game. Okay, so up, down, left, right, and then just scale down. Actually, not that one. That, and then this. Actually, bring the up, down a little bit more, and bring you out a little bit. And actually, I will take the left, right down a little bit. I'll bring the up, down up. Okay, so I can take this, I can copy it, I can paste it again, I can give it a negative yaw, and I can put it there. Okay, so there's the back end of the torpedo missile tube constructed. Now I'm going to go here, I'm going to put in an alloy pole. It's going to start with a 1 meter. Actually, we're going to do a 2 meter. Color 5 just to kind of blend in, and then color these two. Now hide the original mesh. And then I am actually going to want to do or place a couple more things down. So in this case, I will need a, what is it? Dish piece. Dish piece. Bitch. So that'll be in color 7. I also need some kind of supports along the bottom bit of the missile. Then that'll probably be the last thing I need, and then the missile will be considered operational, and then I'll probably go grab a drink of water and just kind of think of what I want to do for the guns, or if I actually do want to do them right now, because I was feeling way more motivated to do this earlier today, and it's just, I feel like I've just kind of lost it. You know, sometimes you just feel like you want to do stuff, and then other times you just don't. Alright, yeah, okay, that's working. For our missile launcher. Missile launcher is really starting to come together. I do kind of like how that goes up like that. Okay, so we need to add the additional bits here. So we need to add a support bit. Now I'm trying to think of it. There are pieces I like for this. I know which one. Bleak panels. So we're taking a bleak panel, we roll it all the way up, move it up about to there, and then scale. And actually, it looks like I'm going to need to do something like this. Because that fits. Okay, so that doesn't look too great right now, but I'm going to need to turn that into some form of structural thing. And then we can get that to work. Okay, so in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little lightweight alloy block, color it 5, up, down. And then I'm actually going to run a second one of these through down lower here. Actually, I'll delete that. I will take this, I'll put it there. Here's what we do. We'll take this, we'll copy it, we'll paste it down, and then we'll actually move it like half a block this way. Move it down. Is it 175? No, 125. Oh, was it 1 I want? Yeah, it was 1 I wanted to move it down, and it was just skipping it for some reason. Okay, so then I will do a, so I'll copy this, paste it here, do a truss 1 meter, then move that kind of to the left. Maybe take the size down a bit. And that will be colored with 7. And another one on the other side. And then take another one, shift it down to there, to -1, and move it backwards. Alright, so then I could take this piece and put it there. And actually, I could take this piece and then do this. This doesn't work quite as well. Then do that. I'll have to do something extra there. And actually, we probably need one down there too. Although this one, I only want, like, this. And actually, I'm just gonna delete everything there. Actually, no, I need it there. I can't have this block as is, so I'm just gonna do a lightweight alloy block and change the up-down scaling. So that it kind of fits in right there. That'll just be color 5, and then we actually do kind of have to do probably a couple more things over here. So, yeah. Let's copy this, paste it in. I need a nice little alloy. Said alloy downslope. Thank you. 1 meter. Cool. Color 5. Roll over. Move it down a little bit. And I'm actually just gonna get this kind of between these two. Like right here-ish. 125-ish, I think. Will be between the two. And go to regular 1.5. That. Is it up, down? Yeah, up, down will get me what I want. Okay, we can do this, and we can put it on the other side. That provides a little bit more, I guess, lift for that area. Although, actually, you know, what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. I'm going to take that, put it there, then take you, copy you, go to here, and paste that there instead. It does look a little flimsy at the end, though. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to add in a newer one, where it's just this, and then that's going to be like there. Okay, there we go. Oh crap, I accidentally removed a piece. God damn it. Alright, so we had in, what was it? It was a shaft, or crankbase, 3 meter. Yes, it was. Yacht, color 7. Okay, start with this, up-down scaling. I think we had about 0.6, right? Yeah. Up to about here. Now, give it a little bit of that, but we need more of this. Okay, let's do that. Because that kind of needs to fit in there. But I think that's good. I think that's a solid base for the, yeah, that'll be the, standard, you know, if we only need one missile, that would be the standard mount. If we need more missiles, then I, of course, add more of these in, but, you know, that works. By default, it rests on those, and then, you know, we pitch it up like this. The back end. So I'm gonna save this as a, what is it? I'm gonna call it, what do I want to name it? Okay, so we'll call this, it'll be, so it's kind of a deck missile mount. Yeah, okay. I'll just call it a, deck, yeah, what, deck missile. So call it a, how long is it? 6 blocks? I call it a 6L1. 6L1, so it means it's 6 long and there's only one of them. Okay, I don't know if I want to build any guns or not. Do I want to try to work at it? You know, I'll try to work at APS guns, but, like, I don't know. I'm gonna need, like, probably a short break. Yeah, I'll take a short break here. So, be right back. I've been live for 2 hours. Yeah, although, I'll at the very least place this sub-object down. Okay, yeah, be right back. Alright, I have returned, and that has tanked all viewership of this live stream. Um, yeah, okay. So, I probably won't do the main gun I want to do then, but I'll at least do this gun. I'm legitimately trying to decide, though, if I want to, like... Do I want to keep doing live streams on YouTube, or would I rather switch back to Twitch? Oh, you're still here. Okay, so I guess the stream thing's just lying then. Yeah, because there's like a analytics viewer thing, and I guess that's just lying to me constantly. Good job. Good job, YouTube. Alright, so what is my thought process here? So, I'm gonna build a gun, basically. Yeah. So we're gonna have our... Actually, Yeah, okay, that's right. So so that'll be 4. And that would be where it goes through the deck. And that would be... you know what? Here. I'm trying to remember how to do this. Actually, no, I do probably want that there. Okay, so, mantlet. I should just put deck level down. So, 1, 2, 3. So we want deck level to be about here. I'll remove those in a moment, but, you know, that's a good temporary measure to make me remember where the hell deck level is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a mantlet. I'm going to take an anti-aircraft mantlet like this, because it's the best mantlet in the game, clearly. We're going to put it there, and then I'm going to... You know what? Yeah, that'll be a fine location for it. And then I'm going to take the advanced firing piece, put it here, and now I gotta bring this around. So... Well, piece is higher up, so we need this to be a bigger gun than this. So I want this to be 152. I'm gonna be 150. I'll just do 150 because it's gonna be nicer. Easier to calculate. And then I probably just want like a regular barrel 4-meter. Well, we will do 2 versions of this gun though. So what we're gonna have with this gun is we're gonna have a base version, basically an auto-loaded version, and then we're gonna have a belt-fed version. And yeah. Can I put a piece of metal? No, I can't. Yeah, that's the anti-aircraft mantlet right there. Alright, so we will have metal armor here. I am gonna disguise it with alloy. And then here, I'm gonna go into advanced cannons and place down a couple of recoil absorbers right here. Actually, on top of this... Actually, no, on top of this I probably do want metal, too. Yeah, we'll do metal on the sides. Actually, no. Put those back in. And then actually we'll just do, like, metal plates along here. And then in back. So now, this gun may look like absolute trash, like it does right now, but, you know me. I'm gonna fix it. It's not gonna look like absolute trash when I'm done. Now, I do want to quickly check something. That will be, like, what is it? to pull up my other Chrome tab and make sure that I can still see chat. This will be, what, 6-inch single cruiser mount. Okay. So I'm not... I want to do an enclosed turret, like an enclosed version of the open turrets. But I think I can pull it off. Although, part of the issue is, again, going to be the location on deck. Let me just quickly show that so I understand what I'm working with here. So, okay, so yeah, this is going to be, like, right up against the deck. Like, I'll hide stuff. Like, no, there's that decoration here. Hide it, and do a nice little, where is it? I honestly just do, like, a barrel. Although, no, I might hide a barrel on the other piece. I'll get this worked out, don't worry. Mimic empty. There we go. Alright, so the gun barrel itself. Piece forward here. Add new decoration. I need an alloy pole. Color 5. Okay, we have that pole down. Now, do we have a nice little piece which looks... Do we have anything which looks like very black? I guess would be it. I don't want to have to devote a color to this. If I do, it'll probably have to be color 9. Okay, I'm just going to devote a color to this. So, copy that, paste that there, color 9. And then I'm going to actually change you to a glass pole. Hold up. Let's try a lead pole. Okay, the problem is it's textured. So I think a glass pole is going to be best. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave that deck out too. Actually, you know what? Let's fit like that far back and then just do this. Okay, so there's the start of the gun. Although I'm going to copy this piece and paste it again here-ish. But I'm going to bring it to about 1.2. Okay, yeah, I'll do something like that. And then, actually, what I'm going to do here instead is I am going to use an alloy pole. I'm going to yaw it, move it up. Where does this rotate about? Rotates at... Okay, I think it rotates... Hold up. I think it rotates about here-ish. Nope. I see. That to be about there. Is that right? That looks right. That looks right. Okay, we got it. Okay, cool. Now right here, I want to put down an alloy pole. Pitch it to about there. Color it 5. And actually, you know, this alloy pole right here, I want you to be on color 6. So this alloy pole, you make it about half height, move it down. Maybe about like 2.5 here instead. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move it down a little bit. I'm gonna modify it a little more. Okay, so this is gonna become 0.2. And we'll put it about there. But I will do 3 on each of these. And I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste it again. I'm going to put down a little large turbine end. I'll use 7. And move you up. About there. Okay. So, we're going to have the rest of the frame to work with. Let me just start by, like, doing some mimic empties up here. Okay. That hides that a bit better. I can see... Well, I would say I can see what I'm doing. Let me just do, like, this a little more. So I can vaguely have an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, I'm probably actually need to construct the back end this a little bit further out than I expected. So I'm trying to think if I want something blockier or less blocky. I'm looking at the original turrets, they're kind of, this style, they are kind of blocky. I'm actually going to do a little bit more around the gun, I think. Okay, so I'll do something like that. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Okay, color 6 for that. I'm gonna reuse color 6 here. I know what I'm gonna do. So I've done this before. So I'm gonna do it here. Oh, that's just not what I want. I want the bomb chute. And the barrel. There you go. So, color 6, get the bomb chute. And actually, I'm gonna change these down to like 0.1, 0.1, and 5 degrees. And it will look a little strange. Actually, you know what? Here's what I should do. So reset that. Okay, so I'm gonna start with something like this. And then okay. Let's take this. Okay, so let's copy that. Although it doesn't look like right being symmetrical. Normally you'd expect it to sag a little more on the top than on the bottom. So, let's just get that to kind of look right. It looks like gone on a Fletcher. Not really what I'm going for, but I guess I could see kind of where you're coming from on that. So I'm gonna increase the pitch. I'm gonna move it forward. I think if I do this and just make it a little bigger, can't make it bigger there. I can do that. Okay, so on the top it does look a little bit more compressed than on the bottom, which is good. That is kind of what I'm going for. But now we got to do the sides too, and kind of make this a little bit more, you know, circular. I think the first technique is just copy this again, paste it there. So Go for about 3. But really far in, though. Seriously reduce the forward-backward scaling. Okay, so we're getting close to kind of getting this gun bag thing to look right. I think we just got to do like 1 on each side and we're there. I can barely see that, so I kind of have to check. I guess that'll work. Okay, there we go. So I kind of think that's the gun itself in place, and now we do have to design a lot of the turret around it. And actually, no, there's gun barrel there. I could do something here to kind of protect the mantlet. Yeah, I'll put it here, but then this block will actually be for the lower piece down here. And it'll be an alloy plate, because alloy just looks better. So we'll start with this. We'll start by having something there. And then we just gotta figure out everything else. Now that piece is gonna have to change, definitely. But, you know, and just leave it there temporarily. Alright, so right here, actually no, delete that. I want this to be a pole. An alloy pole. And that piece will have to be adjusted. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna move you down. Down and forward. Actually, no, I'm gonna move it down a couple more times. And backward once. Just do that. Okay, so let's try an alloy block here. Actually, delete that. Copy that. Paste it there. Change it to a block. And do something like this. Okay, so then on this piece right here, okay, so I need your, just reset that. Move them forward, backward, position to there. Scaling? Yeah. Okay, this is coming along. Alright, so then we have these pieces on top, in which decorations are there. So actually, okay, you know what? Let's do an alloy block first. And just kind of adjust these into position, hide the original mesh. Okay, cool. Copy that, paste it there. And now do a alloy down slope 1 meter. Okay, that kind of doesn't work on this space right here, so get rid of that. Actually, you know what? Just delete all there. I'll move you up, and then do an up-down. I'll increase the up-down scaling there. Make sure that there isn't any clipping. There's a little bit, so I'm probably gonna have to. What I can just do is I can just place a little detail up here to hide it. So I can make it look like, oh hey, you know, I have an intentional little bit of detail, and it's to actually hide clipping, but it doesn't look like it's to hide clipping. Does this work now? The answer is no. Wait a minute, hold on, is that not centered? Where the hell is the center of rotation? Okay, so if I have it aimed high, yeah, it's not centered. Where the hell is the center of rotation on this? Okay, so if I bring this far forward and try rotating it. No, that center rotation is just even worse. Is it? What if it's, is it here? Alright, so let's try this. Can I... No, that's not along the center. Where the hell is the center of rotation? Is it down here? Is this it? It's not it. Okay, so it needs to be further back. Is it like here somehow? No. What the hell is going on? I do not understand what's going on. But it's not here, is it? No. But it's not here. Maybe it's the up-down I'm getting confused on? Is it like here somehow? It's not there. That seemed to be worse. I legitimately do not understand what's going on. Is it here? It's not there! It's too high! Where the hell is the center of rotation on this? It's not here? Is it here? Okay, so if I tilt it downwards, then it suddenly sticks through. It's in the middle of the firing piece. I thought so too, but like I put this in the middle of the firing piece, and it's not changed anything. I've already put it there. Okay, so let's see. So the up-down positioning. So the firing piece would be okay. So if we're at 1, I believe, and if we're here, this is the firing piece. Let's see. Does this? Oh yeah, you're right. Is it? Is it? Is it? Hold up. It is. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. It is. That was what I needed to do. So that's the exact center of the firing piece, and yeah, that's right. That is an annoying spot of rotation. That's going to require me to rebuild stuff significantly. Yeah, ah, damn it. Alright, so this has got to move up. I'm actually going to move it back a little bit. About here. Now you have to move up. Do this. Oh, come on. There we go. It's going to be a lot more tricky to actually make this look good. Although actually, hold up. Okay, so I can put it here. Means that this, I have to move it down there and then do this. Okay, but it does mean that this whole thing has to be moved up. Okay, you know what? Here. Okay, so we can do this. So I'm going to copy that there, paste that there, put the alloy downslope in, then do this. Okay, so I do think that's working a little better. Alright, so that's not clipping at all. No, we're good. Okay, we got it. Our 6-inch single mount is working. Okay. So we have the metal plates on the side here, and then plus this one over here. Then we have all the ones on the back. So all the ones on the back, you know, I know roughly what I'll decorate on them. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to decorate on this one. Because the side panels will, of course, be the side panels of the turret. The back panels will be the back panels, but we have this internal armor. Maybe what I'll do is I will add decoration. I will change it into a metal downslope, hide the original mesh. No. Do this with it. Here. So that'll be like, oh hey, it's original armor, it's just, or it's armor, it's just, you know, I can literally select the wrong one each time. I can just do that so that there's no Z fighting. So then I can tell that that armor's there, it's just, and if it gets knocked off, you know, that's a concern, or damaged. You know, that would be a concern. But I can visually see that it's there. Alright, so on the sides, I'm just going to do alloy plates. $90. Okay, apply that with mirror. And now that is just copy, paste all these. Except for these lower ones. And, hold on, I fucked up. I screwed up. I should have deleted all. Okay, now we're good. So take that, put that there. Okay, so that's good. Take that, put that there, but I want this. And these will probably wind up needing a floor of some sort, too. Yeah. Okay, so on the back side, how do I want to handle this? Honestly, I probably just want to do, like, alloy block. Moving forward, backward, scaling 2, forward, backward, position about there. Do something like this. Oh, hey, there's going to be 2 here. Okay, there we go. That's now fixed. And then I want to put one here, but I'll need you to move up, and then do that. Then just take that, copy it, paste it there. Okay, that's good. And then on these recoil absorbers, I'm actually just going to put a plate down. Roll it all the way over. Then just apply that with mirror. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit more on the back side here. One of my thoughts is, rather than having these alloy, or these, I want to put a door in, but like, the alloy doors are kind of hell to work with. Okay, so I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do on the backside. So, actually, you know what? I'll put that back in. I'll do another decoration. So, copy that, paste it. Okay, so put that about there. Move that. Do this with it. Cool. So copy that, paste it here, turn it into a down slope, which is at the wrong angle. So, fix the down slope being at the wrong angle. So that goes to 0.6, you go out, and then you go up. So then copy that, add it there, it's just take that down 0.8, set that to 0.4, and then lower it down. I screwed up again. And then take this, copy it, paste it here, and then just 0.8. I'll lower that down there. No, I don't want to hide the mesh on that. These meshes need to be hidden. Okay, cool. That's definitely a good main gun being worked on. Now, the lower portion here would definitely be armored. That is the intention. So yeah, it will be armored on the actual ship. Let me just remove the beams here so that we no longer need to deal with these. I mean, this is just a relatively basic weapon. Just, you know, stick on an earlier ship, and then it'll probably get something upgraded. So I'm going to do two versions of this. One will be with these with these regular autoloader weapons, and then we're going to have a belt-fed version. And then just... actually, this is one block too high. So I will fix that in just a moment. This will only be a little 3x3, so it's not anything super impressive, but, you know. Okay, so now just remove everything from around it, and I'm just gonna move everything down by a block. So that needs to be there. Alright, cool. Okay, so we can decorate the turret a little more, which is what I'm gonna do. Actually, hold on. So this piece right here, I'm actually gonna turn you from that into a alloy downslope. and then put you here. So that should work a little better. And then if I actually look at these 6-inch mounts in real life, I'm trying to see, you know, maybe they're bicycles. Okay. Can look at like HMS Enterprise. No, that didn't work. C-class cruiser gun. Okay, cool. Caroline does have hers intact, but it looks like it's just a couple little holes on the side. Kind of holes in it. You know, some of the C-class cruisers received other guns as well. But I want to get some sense, or I wanted to get like some, you know, what looks like rangefinders or sensor things in here. And actually, you know, properly decorate the turrets a little bit. I'm just needing to find good resources for that. I have a picture of one of the guns on HMS Enterprise, but actually, hold on, I have something I can add here. A little decoration. I'm gonna copy this, paste it again. Put it like here, the very front of the gun bag. Well, that's a little bit too big, so there we go. That'll work. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else I need to stick on the turret, because I know that, you know, sighting equipment is always good. A ladder up the side would probably be nice. So let's get that in. And I'll make it similar to what I had on the other gun, or the thing I made before. The CIWS, the original CIWS I made. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna copy that, delete it, and paste it here. Start putting that about there. Then one more. Actually, you know what? Delete that. There we go. Alright, so we got a little ladder up it. Not a functional ladder, but it is, you know, it does look the part. Probably need a door in the back for getting in and out. So, now what pieces would best match a door? Now we have these doors, we have this door. The balloon generator actually did a good job for like 2 doors, but, you know, we need 1, not 2. Look in material storage. There are good pieces here, it's just they're a little difficult to use. A little difficult to manipulate to the size you need. Hmm. The texture on the ammo processor is just too outdated at this point. Huh, what would be a good door? What is a single input laser, or a single input cavity? How about that? Guess that'll kind of work. I don't know if that specifically looks like a door. I could, I can kind of see that, you know, change in texture. Maybe I just need like a hinge on the side somewhere, and that would sell it. I think I do need the hinge. I could get complicated, but you know, let's get it in. So I want to pull. While I pull, I don't know. I don't think that's selling it all that much. Okay, I'm gonna change you to a ammo box 2 meter. Because with that extra little piece there, that looks more like a door. Okay, yeah, that sells it a bit better. Okay, cool. Probably want to add some more, yeah, add some more details to the gun in general. You know, just to kind of make make everything on the turret look better. Okay, so if I'm doing all these details, what do I want? Um, I'm just gonna type in like C-class cruiser, not gun. I don't want gun in there anymore, and I'll type in Danae class cruiser because that was the immediate successor to the C-class. And hopefully Google search results will bring me good images of these ships so that I can take a good look at them. I was trying to figure out what detail to put on these gun turrets. Actually, I think that's one of them with like 5-inch 38s. Well, I mean, the fact the gun looks, this looks so smooth and pitches up so much, means I could probably get away with some weirder decorations for it. Okay, so I'm gonna do, what decoration is it? It's in the list somewhere here. Because I've already used it today. Laser targeter, yes. Just set it on 0. Okay, like that looks fine. Now, what are some other things I would like to apply? I'm gonna actually like look through pieces. Just to kind of get some ideas. Get some ideas as to what I could possibly... I've not used like a vehicle blueprint spawner for detail, but how would that look? It could look okay. I have an idea. I have an idea. Um, could do something like this. I think I want to shift these over. Well, you know, that looks fine. Yeah. Radiator here. I'll put in a regular radiator. Okay. Now on top of this, I want to put in a lightweight alloy block. Just do a little 2-6. Okay, so I got a couple of downwards pointing radiators there. Actually, hold up. There's still some Z fighting here. No, there's not. And then we probably need some hatches on the front end of some description. I'm not going to put a shell in these yet, I'll make that later. Actually, yeah, no, I'll just make it later. Figure out what shell is ideal. Does not feel like a now thing for me. And technically I do have more time, I'm just like already getting tired of this. Alright, it's 2-meter ammunition box. Okay, so yeah, ammo 2-meter, color 7. And up a little bit. I think that looks okay. I'm gonna add a little extra one of these boxes up here. Pitch it a bit, make it smaller, make it a lot smaller. Actually, make that longer, but make that. Okay, so now take this box, and we're gonna place it here. There we go. Up, down. Scale that. Just kind of jam it into the side. Okay, so I guess that's the 6-inch turret. I'll actually just try it. Let me just try it with a shell. I want to see how it looks. Alright, so advanced cannons, ammo controller. Okay, so let's try putting a, just a head on it. So we need these for 150. So you would need a 2-meter. Okay, so okay, so that would be what, 1800 millimeters long. We could get another, if we could get another one in, that would get us to 1950, or yeah, 1950. Add another one, and we're at 200. However, there are some pieces that can only go to, what is it? They can only go to 100, so we need 2 of them. So, base bleeder. Okay, so we could do like a base bleeder if we wanted to. Although, I don't know, the inaccuracy issue is kind of bad. We could get a fuse. Okay. Just, oh yeah, we can. So, what I'll do is I will stick an ammo customizer 2 on it. I mean, I shouldn't think about this too much. Let's just try like a penetration depth fuse. Do some solid warhead bodies. Actually, no, hold on. Let's do a solid warhead body there, and then do the penetration depth fuse here. Do some flak. Actually, no, we'll do some HE. Oh, the other thought is we could do, like... shape charge. We could do, like, a double shape charge, actually. And then just do, like, HE... we could do an inertial fuse, too. I'll do one more HE warhead body, and then an inertial fuse. So then we are slightly too long, right? But we just have to do... there. Parallel amount 0.66. Okay, cool. And let's just test this out. Okay, so what is our... okay, so our autoloader limit is our current limit. Let's fire. And I bet if we had a shorter shell, we could fire them more quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna call this a 6-inch single, so those are 2-meter racks. But I'm gonna place this down one more time, and we're gonna do one last thing with it. Let me actually place some more of these blocks down. Oh, we're still on the gun itself. And this will be a 6-inch belt-fed gun. Because I think that we can get away with the 1-meter shells here. I am not wanting to save it, game. I want to put it down. Okay, so, go and edit this. And now what we're going to do is we are going to go to advanced cannons. We are going to go to autoloaders. We are going to go to a belt-fed autoloader. Actually, hold on. The belt fed's only facing one direction, so those need to face that way. Those need to face that way. Those need to face that way, and then these need to face this way. Oh, I see. Okay, so now we need a half-length shell compared to the other one. Okay, so this one was 4442. So 4. We need a 3, right? 2 and then 1. Yeah. So my thought is this will literally just be an HE gun. Or, you know, we could try to spam Sabo. Or just like AP. I think I'll try spamming Sabo, see what that does. Well, it's small Sabo, so... Uses AP but reduces kinetic damage. So what if I did, like, just a regular AP head, then? Actually, how much... Okay, yeah, we can do AP. We can probably do... a couple just solid warhead bodies, expecting to do a lot of, kinetic damage. Go to this last gunpowder casing. Okay, there we go. Okay, so then let's actually just try this out. I'm gonna test fire this gun now a little bit more. Hey, this gun's firing. This has a much higher rate of fire, but not quite, you know, stupid levels. Probably needs more cool. Does it? Oh. Yeah, it does. You're right. Okay, so this was a dumb idea then. I would need to stretch this out to make it work. I'm not going to bother with that now. So we got the main turret done. I'm not going to do the belt-fed version because this turret was just not designed for that. At some point, I'll probably have to do a belt-fed gun, but, you know, something with better cooling. That didn't have good enough cooling to handle that. Or, you know, I need a different shell. Maybe like, if it was low velocity HE spam, I could do that. But yeah, I'm getting a little tired of this. Next time, I will want to probably come on and build the 8-inch gun, the 8-inch double. I could replace some of the ammo loaders with coolers, but it's just, it doesn't fit properly. I don't think it would fit properly, so I'll just, maybe next time I'll try to figure out a way to turn that into a proper belt-fed gun. It's just, it would be annoying with how it currently is. Well, maybe I could get away with, like, actually, you know what? I already deleted it, so, you know what? No, I'll place it back down. We'll try it. I'll try it. I will try it. Actually, wait, no. Just put it back in. We'll try it. So what we'll do is, I'm gonna get rid of these two here. And I'm gonna see if I can get this to work. Because that gives us basically 4 blocks of cooling on each side, so I can just do cooler. Although this might not even get close. Alright, so our ammo, or okay, we're actually closer now. We're a lot closer. Our auto loader limit is 55.3 RPM. I do think we need to get rid of a couple more. If we got rid of one more and replace it with coolers, that would probably be enough. Although, what I should do is if I'm getting rid of any of them, I should get rid of the ones on top. So, like, these. Let's get rid of these 3. Actually. Now, I would need a splitter here. And the reason for this is that these aren't explosive, and as such can be used as, you know, extra armor. What happens if I do this? I mean, they're all being used by this gun. I don't think, you know, it's not changing much, but I am wondering if that provides me a little bit of additional resilience. Okay, so yeah, now our autoloader and cooling limits have swapped. Oh, the 5 splitter at the middle isn't connected to the bottom? Oh, you're right. I thought it was. I thought I had it set up like this. Okay, so if I get rid of one of these and then place, you know, this in again, we are, no, we're now at a limit of 42.7. If I keep these in, we're at a limit of 46.1. So this is the best configuration. Although, let's actually make sure that all these are loaded. Like so. That's way better. Replace some cooling with recoil absorption. Actually, I have an idea. Instead of going that way, Why don't we go the other way? Why don't we place recoil absorption with cooling and get another autoloader in? Okay, let's make sure that's oriented correctly. There we go. There we go. That's we've hit it. We've hit the sweet spot. .3 RPM and 54 RPM. Beautiful. Our ammo intake limit's also a lot higher, but given that these are belt feds, it really doesn't matter. So, yeah. So yeah, I will save this as the 6-inch single 1 MB, so 1 meter belt fed. So these will be options. These will be options for kind of like the first step of the cruiser. The second step of the cruiser, I want that to be a much bigger 8-inch, or 8-inch or 10-inch gun, roughly around that size. But have it be a twin, and have it actually go significantly deeper into the deck. I mean, these aren't deck guns, but these, they only stretch like maybe, what, 1.5, 2 decks below. Whereas the 8-inch, that would be like 4, I'd probably want to be stretching that 4 decks below, and then, probably have a below deck diameter, something like 7 meters-ish, rather than 3. So those would be like the proper guns for killing ships. These are kind of like the, oh, I need something a little cheaper. I want to get, the ship out, but I can't afford the really big guns yet. So, yeah. And then these are, of course, the little anti-aircraft guns. So I believe everything is saved, right? Yeah, deck missile 6L1. We got the 6-inch single, both variants. So yeah, next time will probably be that. Yeah, next time I'll be making that 8-inch gun. I just don't feel like building another turret right now, but yeah, next time I'll build that turret, get it to work. Yeah, then we'll probably. I might do. Next time, I might also get a 3 version of the deck missile done, and then once that's done, I would probably go back into adventure mode and actually start playing it again, and see what I can do. So thank you everyone for watching. I will see you guys next time. There's also a thought that maybe next time it'll be like Rule of Waves or Planet Coaster or something, because, I don't know, I need something else to do rather than From the Depths. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Links to my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord are down below. You can join the Discord for notifications of the live streams. I actually did a notification on Twitter Day, so you can join that, or you can follow me there too. That's gotten a lot safer. No more arguing about spaceflight. I'm done with that for now. Although actually, SLS is about to fly. That's gonna be cool. Unless I'll rejoin. Yeah, I'll rejoin for like the big rockets, like SLS, Starship, Vulcan. Probably rejoin permanently around like, or no, get back to that sort of stuff more permanently around like Neutron, whenever that thing flies, or Terranar. Yeah, anyway, thank you all for watching. I will see you guys next time. And, yeah, bye! That was a soft E at the end. I don't know. I'm content with this. Bye.